Concord 9th. Today I'm here to walk you through our April 2019 new product release. This month we have some really fun products to celebrate the fabulous women in your life, send happy mail to, and party it up with. We even have a new kit with fabulous add-on products. I will be sharing a few details about each product and showing you some projects today, but be sure to check out each individual product page for more inspiring projects and even how-tos on how to use these products. Introducing Fashion Wear Bundle. You all loved our winter wear bundle so much that we wanted to create another set that is perfect for spring and summer, and some of these images and dyes work for both bundles. Here's a reminder of what winter wear bundle is. It's got the cute girl with the braid and the bun, and you can do scarves and hats and mittens and such. Well, with fashion wear, you can dress up these cute girls in summer hats, create a bride, and even celebrate birthdays and friendships too. It's a perfect bundle for all of you colorists too. Let me show you how these work together. Okay, first of all, there's some sentiments in the stamp set that you can build upon. So here we've built around the word birthday. So to the birthday girl, hey there birthday girl. You can build around the word wonderful. So you're wonderful, to my wonderful friend, and have a wonderful day. And there's also the word lovely. So hey there lovely, have a lovely day, to the lovely bride, and to my lovely friend. Okay, so there's lots of different sentiments to choose from. Now let me show you how to start building these girls. Okay, let's start with this one. You do have a die cut where you can die cut out that cute summer hat. So if you take this piece here, okay, which is right there, you have options. You can either add the hat on top, just stamp it over, or there's this piece right here where you can just top off her beachy hair, and there's another little stamp in here which is a second eye. So see how this hat covers up her eye? We wanted to create, if you didn't want to put the hat on, you can add in the top of her hair and another little eye. Okay, so there's one option. Next, let's build the bride. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a hard time picking that up. Okay, so actually, let me show you this instead, because you'll want to know how to do this. Let's do the party girl. Okay, so here we have options. So you've got this piece here at the top, okay, and you'll also have this little line. So if you stamp that over that, then she's got a short haircut. Or you can stamp this on top of there and add the bun, and she's got a cute little top knot bun. Also in here, you might wonder what these are. These are ponytails. Let me just slide these over. So you're going to do her short haircut, the line, and then add a pony. So you can either do just one side pony, or if you stamp, there's two ponies in the set. They're both right there. So if you add them both and put them down low, she's got cute little side ponies. Now, if you do the same thing, but you actually add the ponies off to the sides, it's like a cuter, younger looking girl. And the reason why, because we've added this line, you're probably wondering, why have you added that every time? We wanted there to be a blank spot in her head so that if you wanted to add the party hat on, you don't need to mask. Okay, and there is also, see there she is. And then if you just add the hat, you don't have to mask. And then there is a die cut for the party hat as well. So look how many options you can get with that one. Okay, now let's show you how to stamp the bride. So we're going to do the same thing. She's got her short haircut with the bun. And then there's this piece in the stamp set, which is the veil. Okay, so if you just stamp it on one side, flip it over, and stamp it on the other, then she's got a cute veil behind her, which coordinates with this piece, which die cuts this beautiful bouquet, which is really fun to put right in front of her. So there you've got your wedding cards ready to go. Okay. Now there's some other pieces in the set, in the die set. So you've got this little flower sprig right here that's in the die set. You have options as well. So we've got the girl with the bun and the girl with the hat. You can place this sprig. It looks really cute right there in her hair. And it also looks really cute right there on her summer hat. Okay. Let's move on to the accessories. Okay, so you've also got accessories in the set. So she's got this little necklace, another necklace, and either a necktie, which has a die cut. So you can die cut that piece. Know that. So here are some different options. So she's got the necklace, that necklace. You can put this down as the necktie, or you can take this piece and add it right there onto her bun like it's a cute bandana in her hair. Okay. And one other thing we wanted to do is add in one more little piece, which is this image. And you might be like, what is that? Well, if you stamp out the girls, they don't, because you can put like the flowers in front of their faces, they don't have mouths. So if you want to, you can go ahead and add the mouth to them as well. Okay, so there are so many options with this. Let me show you some of the fun projects we've created. So here we've gone ahead and made the wedding card to the lovely bride. We've given her a bun, the veil, we've stamped that cute little flower sprig in the background and added the bouquet. Here's one with the summer hat. We've added the mouth, left the eye off, did die cut the hat and the cute flower sprig and gave her that beachy hair. Here's one where we've actually added both of the girls on the set. So she's got her side pony with the summer hat. She's got a cute friend with her cute little necktie. Now here's the comparison between the birthday girls. So here's the birthday girl with the ponies down low. And here's the cute little birthday girl with their ponies up high. They look totally different, but you're using the same pieces. And like I mentioned, this does work along with our winter wear set. So we've used the beachy hair from the summer set, but added the cute hat, wintry hat from winter wear bundle. So these do work well together. Okay, who is ready to create cards for friends with this fashionable bundle? We can't wait to see what you create. Introducing our Flower Patch bundle. We love coming up with new turnabouts. And did you know that turnabouts turn 2 this month? That means we have more than 24 different turnabouts to choose from, but think you'll love this new one too. With 4 colors of ink and 4 turns of your stamp, you end up with a colorful flower patch, which is perfect for spring, and it works with a die that fits sentiments to celebrate all of the women in your life. Let me show you what it looks like stamped out. So here's what it looks like stamped once in one color. Turn it and change your inks. So that's 2 times in 2 colors, 3 times in 3 colors, and 4 stamped turns in 4 different colors of ink. It is so cute. Let me show you an example also. So here are 2. One has been stamped all 4 turns in 4 colors, and this is 3 turns in 3 colors, and it's still super cute. I actually really enjoyed the blank space as well. And I just think that these little patches of color and the cute little blossoms are adorable. Okay, let me also show you how these work along with the die. Okay, so you've got this big blossom die that die cuts that. And then all of these sentiments will fit inside. So you'll notice that this congratulations is broke up, and that is because it fits right inside the flower. And then you also have this right here, to my beautiful, and then you can add sister, daughter, friend, mother, grandma. So there's to my beautiful friend, to my beautiful sister, daughter, grandma, and mother. Aren't those cute? Okay, then you've got a banner die that die cuts like that. You have these other sentiments that fit inside. So you've got thank you, you're amazing, and happy you day. That could be a lot of things. It could be your birthday, just celebrating them. Maybe they got a promotion at work. There's just a shower, lots of things. Okay. Also, when using the banner, you can use this die. So if you die cut, if you run them through together in your machine, then you end up with this cute peek through. Or you can just use the fallout letters that come from this die and add them onto your cards or add them onto the banner like that. Okay, there's also these other elements, like you've got this leaf, you've got this little sprig here. This one we've used is the flower center. Okay, so that when you combine all of these together, you get this cute blossom, which actually, I mean, that looks adorable also, that you can just embellish on your cards. Okay, let me show you some projects that we've made with these to get you inspired here. Okay, sorry, I have to swipe those off to the side. Okay, here are all those cute flowers in fun colors, and we've white embossed the sentiments on top. These would make adorable tags, or if you had everyone over for dinner, wouldn't it be cute to put these on their plates or anything? Like, I just think they're so cute. Okay, here is an example where we've done the 4 turns with the turnabout. We've stamped the sentiment and embossed it in the middle, added sprigs with glitter, just made that adorable. Now, I wanted to point out that there are extra elements outside of the turnabout so that you can embellish your other greetings. So be sure to stamp the inside of your card and also your envelopes too. Here is one where we've just done 3 turns of the turnabout and added our sentiment along the top. Here is one where we've done 4 turns. We've built out that cute blossom, happy you day. Now, I don't know if you can see that shimmer there. On that 4th turn, we did heat embossing. Now, when you do that, please make sure and remove your card from your new turnabout jig so that you don't melt it. Okay, so be sure and remove that from your jig. Here is another card that is adorable. We've done the stamping right on the blossoms and added the Love You So banner. It is so fun. Now, I know that we are card makers, but it is also fun to do home decor stuff sometimes. Look how cute these are. This would be adorable in a little girl's room or even in your craft room. Okay, have you started thinking up fun color combos to use with this Flower Patch turnabout? How many fabulous women can you think of that would love a card from you? Add this turnabout to your collection today. Hello, and welcome to the introduction of Concord 9th's Fringe Frenzy Kit. What could be more festive than Fringe? How about a kit full of fun products to make these festive projects? This kit is going to help you fringe all the things and has supplies needed to get you started. In this kit is an exclusive stamp, die, and paper combo, meaning you can only get the Fringe Frenzy stamps, Fringe Frenzy dies, and the intro pack of paper in this kit. I'm going to walk you through the kit, its contents, show you how to fringe, along with some completed projects. Shall we get started? First, flip it over and it's going to show you here's what's inside. Okay, then it's just going to open up like this and it's going to ask you, are you ready to fringe all the things? Inside, you'll find the kit contents. We've got this cute little card, and on the back, it will show you that we are on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Now, when you post your projects, be sure to hashtag Concord 9th and hashtag Fringe Frenzy Kit so we can see what you've created. Next, you'll receive this double-sided tape that's 1/4 inch thick and 65 feet in length. Okay, this is awesome tape because all you have to do, you find the little spot and you can just lift it up and it tears super easily. Okay, Next, you'll find that you have this stamp set that is 4 inches by 8 inches. So it's a large stamp set that has 16 images. You also get this large die set that has 11 different dies. And you'll get this pack of paper, okay? This is a lightweight paper. It's not as heavy as cardstock. It's almost like copy paper, but it has a really nice texture on it. You get 5 different colors, 3 sheets of each for a total of 15 pieces of 6 by 6 paper. Okay, what's really fun about this is all of your instructions are right inside this trifold. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna go over a few of the elements first. Okay, we've gone over the contents. Now let's talk about the stamp set. Like I mentioned, you get this stamp set that has 16 images. Let me just show you a fun few tricks about it. In the stamp set, you're able to make a gift bag, a shopping bag, or let's see, sorry, gift bag and shopping bag are the same thing. A present and a cake, and then you have some fun sentiments. You've got this string of crepe paper. Anyway, let's show you what you can do. Okay, so if you stamp this rectangle, and then these 2 lines right here are in the stamp set right here, just crisscross those, take your bow, and when you add all 3 of those together, you get this cute present. To make the shopping bag, you do the same. You take the rectangle, one of the lines, this cute handle right here, and then you can make yourself a cute striped shopping bag. Here's the cake. So you're going to take the same rectangle. You'll take the cake bottom, which is right here. This little scallop piece can act as frosting. And then you've got your row of candles. And when you add all of those together, you have this really cute cake. Now, I did mention the crepe paper. Okay, so you can just stamp it down for like streamers. Or what you can do is take this image and bend it on your acrylic block or your stamping tool, and you can get some swag. Okay, now there's also this cute little tag. It's got a little heart you can stamp over it. You've got confetti, a little bow, so there's some other pieces in there. I also want to show you these cute sentiments. So it's your day, yay, and just for you. We've also made those sentiments. We size them so that they will fit inside the cake and also inside the present or shopping bag. Isn't that fun? Okay, so there is the stamp set. Now let's go over the dies. Okay, you've got this long fringe die, which when die cut, I just want to point out that it does fit across your card this direction as well as this, as well as that direction. And I'm just going to lay this down because there's lots of little pieces I want to show you. So you've got the fringe, and then you also have this big yay in here, and be sure and use it. You can use it this way where you get like a peek through on your card, or you can use the fallout letters on their own. Okay, you also have this cute heart. There's that die. You've also got the rectangle, which you can do the same. You can make a peek through like this, or it does die cut the stamped image. So back to the stamp set here, it does die cut out that rectangle. You've also got this cute little tag shape, which also does die cut around the stamped tag. Okay, so you've got those pieces. Then you've got these little banners. Okay, so you've got the longer banner, which can be used on its own, or if you insert the word hooray and run those through your die cut machine at the same time, then you get that cute peek through of hooray through the banner. the same with the word hip. So if you want to say hip hip hooray, you would just run this through your machine twice. Okay, and then you've got this cute little bow that you can add to your tags or your presents. And also on these, like you can use the hooray like this, or you can use all of the little fallout letters on their own as well. And then we've included also this scallop die. Okay, so that this is so that you can take your fringe die and you can actually scallop the ends and get this cute scalloped fringe. So that's kind of going over the die elements with you. Okay, and then I also do want to point out the instruction guide. Okay, it's kind of sectioned off. So over here it talks about here's what you'll need. So you've got your Fringe Frenzy kit. You'll need some clear blocks, a MISTI or another stamping platform tool, ink, cardstock, scissors, and paper trimmer, a die cutting machine, and of course some party music to do your crafting. Up here, it talks about the different shapes. You're going to learn how to layer fringe onto die cut shapes. Down here, it talks about peek throughs, which is another way to add fringe. You can create backgrounds, and then we also have some add-on items, and which I will talk to you a little bit more about. I also wanted to point out this little spacing guide. If you're unsure about how to line up the fringe, you can do so by just taking your card and lining it up here. And then you could take your pieces of fringe, and there's two different sizes. So you can line it up, and actually I would recommend starting down at the bottom. So you could line it up with one of the lines, okay, and you can either skip to the next one, okay, go a full thing up, or you can go closer onto that line. It just depends on how far apart you want your fringe. And like if you're using a smaller element, you'll want them to be closer together, or if you're doing a card front, you might want to space them further apart. But that guide just helps you. You don't necessarily need to use it. It's just there if you want to. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way so that you can see easier, but I am going to go through each one of these steps. Okay, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to layer fringe and then die cut a shape. So I'm going to start out with a piece of actual copy paper. This is just really thin, and I'm doing that using copy paper versus cardstock because I'm going to be cutting through a few different layers, and I want to make sure that my die cut goes through the fringe and the piece. So start out with copy paper. Okay, I've already cut my piece of fringe, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and snip this in half, and then I get, because my element that I'm die cutting is smaller, so I can actually use both of these pieces together. Okay, so I'm going to cut that in half, and then what you would do is you would take your tape, find the end here, and what I would recommend doing when you apply the tape is to try to get a little bit of the tape down along the cut line of that fringe at the top. That will ensure if you're doing shapes that none of these little pieces fall off. They kind of stay stuck together. So I'm just going to barely put it along that row of fringe. You don't want to put it too far down because you want to be able to ruffle this up, and you don't want to put it all the way up because then some of these might fall out. Okay, so all you're going to do is cut those in half, add your adhesive, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to start lining these up. Okay, just go all the way up your card, or your little piece of scratch paper actually. I've gone ahead and glued some of those down here, and again, you'll just go as high up as your element is that you want to die cut. Okay, then I went ahead and I'm going to, once those are all glued down, I'm going to run this heart that comes in the die set, and I'm going to take and run that through the die cut machine, and I end up with a piece that looks like this. Okay, Now that is super cute, but what you'll want to do after it's die cut, because it just looks flat, there's some fun texture on there. And this is what the other piece looks like when you die cut it out. But then you'll take and you should ruffle it up. Okay, you can either do this with like a bone folder or just ruffle it up with your hands, and it just gives it that really fun texture and that fun lift on the fringe. Okay, so once you've done that, you could do that in like cut out all the colors. So here's a few different hearts and all the fun colors that come in the card or the card pack that comes in your kit. And then you can take those and you would just add them to your card front like this. And you've got that fun little sentiment that you can stamp, and you've just got those cute fringed hearts ready to go. So that is how you layer your fringe and then you die cut your shape. Okay, so that is one way. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna die cut the shape first and then layer the fringe. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I've die cut the rectangle from the die. Okay, so it's just that piece. I've already gone ahead and die cut that. And then again, you'll start layering. Now on this one, I'm gonna start the fringe just slightly lower than my piece. That way when I ruffle it up, my piece of white cardstock underneath doesn't show. Now this is a regular piece of white cardstock, not copy paper, because it won't matter. I've already die cut it out. So start it just a little bit lower. And again, just start layering your pieces in whatever colors you want. And you end up with a piece like this. Okay, now notice that this piece is actually longer than my die cut, which is fine. I did that on purpose. I'd cut them in half, but it's a little bit bigger than the rectangle, as you can see there. All you have to do is take your scissors and just snip off the edges so that you get a nice clean one that's the size of the die cut, like that. And then of course, go in and start ruffling the layers. Okay, so you get that fun fringe effect. And then when you add it to your card and do your stamping, you have this cute present that has that fringe sticking up, and we've added the little tag. It just makes for a really fun card with all that fun texture on it. Okay, now the next step is going to be how to do peek throughs. Okay, so basically your fringe is going to come from underneath your card. Okay, let's walk through that one. So again, I've just got a piece of cardstock that I've started layering the fringe, and you're just going to adhere these in whatever color, whatever order you want to do them in, okay? I'm gonna layer those up, and this is just on a piece of scratch paper. Pick the size you want, and I'll show you in just a minute. So I've got that ready to go. And then I'm gonna go back in or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a panel. Okay, so I'm die cutting this rectangle shape out of my card panel. This is gonna be part of my card front. So I've made a peek through element. Okay, so then what I'll do is after I've die cut that, then you stamp on the panel. So I'm gonna add my cake bottom and the candles at the top. So I've got it all stamped. After I stamp it, then I'll layer it over the top of the fringe and then ruffle it. Okay, so I've got the stamping on the top, but the ruffle is actually coming from behind and coming right through the front of that card. So that is how you're gonna do the peek through, is it's actually coming underneath from behind. And then you can embellish it by adding your confetti on the sides, a cute little banner. But again, you've got that ruffle coming through, and you've done your stamping there as well. So you can kind of see that. Okay, same idea, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the yay die. So again, start with your scratch piece of paper. Start adding your fringe down, whatever order you want, okay? So you get a piece that looks like this. Okay, And then you're going to die cut your peek through. So I've got yay die cut from the front panel. Then I would layer this over the top, and then I would ruffle those up, and then I end up with a cute card that looks like this. See the difference when you ruffle? I mean, it looks cute. It just looks like cute stripes on there, so you could leave it. But if you ruffle it up, then it gives it that really fun texture on the front of your card. Okay, so after you've done the ruffling, then you can add your embellishments. Okay, and we've just added a hooray at the bottom and some twine and sequins to really finish that off. Okay, the next step is going to be showing you how to do backgrounds. Okay, so I did mention that the fringe is long enough to go on your card, both portrait and landscape. It actually hangs off the ends, but that helps for international size cards. And then also you can trim it down to where you want it to be. So again, you can use this guide. Okay, line up your cards, and you can then know where to line up your fringe if you want to use the guide, or you can just start applying your fringe at whatever however close you want them to be together. When you've got your entire card covered, looks like this. And again, we've done all of the ruffling, either with your hands or with a bone folder. Okay, now one thing I wanted to show you also, because I did mention there was a scallop. Okay, so that's just with the straight cut. And then we've also got this scallop die. So what you would do, here's a little trick to keep in mind, because you want your scallop to look nice. So where the curve goes up on the scallop, like these points at the top, you're just gonna wanna line those up with an already die cut line, okay, in your fringe. That way, when you die cut it out, it looks nice and it falls right on one of those die cut lines. Okay, so it just looks really cute. And then when you ruffle that up, then you've got this cute scalloped look. Okay, so there's the straight on landscape and then the scallop on a portrait. They just look so fun and festive. And then after you've done all of that, you can go ahead and embellish with your stamp set. Add a little banner, yay it's your day, and the confetti. You've got these cute card fronts. Okay, that's basically going over the different ways that you can fringe, but I also wanted to show you some extra products that you can get. Okay, so I'm going to bring this back down here, and I'm just going to talk to you about this section. So right here it talks about add-ons. Okay, in the kit, like I mentioned, you do get 15 sheets of this lightweight paper. There's 3 each of these 5 colors. But we have this fun add-on kit that we will be selling separately in our shop that actually has 10 colors. So you get all 10 of these colors, and you get 4 each. So you get a total of 40 sheets of this lightweight paper. So this is an add-on pack that is sold separate from the kit. You can also purchase separately some more double-sided 1/4-inch tape. And we've also created a really fun stamp set that looks adorable fringed. So this is a fun add-on as well. It's called Party Pinata Stamp Set and Party Pinata Dies. Now, I'm just going to show you really quickly a few samples of what these look like with Party Pinata. So in the die, you've got this party hat, and we've just added the fringe on the party hat there. Just really cute. We have also done the peek through. Okay, so the fringe is coming from behind the pinata that's die cut, and it says it's what's on the inside that counts. So that is so fun. And then you can actually turn your pinata into a unicorn. I know, right? Just add the cute little horn, some flowers, the little eyelashes, and then this is where you're gonna layer, and then you'll die cut the shape. So we've got the little unicorn with this fur going up there. So those are some fun projects with this pinata party. Now, I'm not done. I wanted to show you some more projects using Concord 9th with some current dies that we have in our shop. Okay, so let me show you some of these. Okay, so this tag set is from our Little Love tags. Okay, and it makes this really cute tag that's got the fringe element on it. There's that one. You can do it with our Happy Balloons dies. So you've got these cute balloons that are fringed. You can also do it with words. So this is our Say Hello die, and we've layered that up in different colors. Look how cute that is. Okay, so you can do it with that. We also have our Stuck on You dies, so it works really good with bigger dies as well. So Stuck on You makes this fun cactus with a lot of pokey texture there with the fringe. We also used our ornamental dies. Okay, so this is a large ornament that you can just add your fringe to. One of my favorites is Pineapple Perfection. So you've got your pineapple die, and then you can add the top and the bottom, make a really cute textured pineapple. And then this one comes from our heartstrings die. So it's a great big heart. We've just lined those up and die cut the heart out. So there is not just, you're not limited to just what is in the kit. You can go crazy with all the different dies that you have in your collection to make different things. Okay, oh, sorry. I wanted to show you some bonus projects. What am I doing? Okay, let's go back to, here's the stamp set. Now, if you don't want to fringe all the time, you don't have to. So here's the stamp set. We've made a cute card. What's fun is this is a great one for watercoloring because it's open line and it gives you a lot of space. So there we've just stamped the presents and watercolored and added our sentiments with the die. Here's another one that's not fringed, but adorable. We've done those crepe paper streamers that we've colored in different colors. We've die cut Yay from our Neutrals Glimmer pack, where you can see that shimmer, and added the Hooray over the top. Okay, and then I just wanted to show you a few more projects that use the fringe, but not necessarily in a way that I've shown you today. So here's the cake that says Just For You that we've colored in, and we've just added this little bit of fringe on the side. So just kind of crinkle it up and it makes just a cute little addition to your card. Here is one where we've actually done the fringe going up this direction for your shopping bag. So you can do it either way. It works either direction. I just think that is adorable. Now, also with the Pinata Party stamp set, so it's got a little stamp piece in it that looks like fringe. So that's what we've stamped on the party hats there, but we've just added some rows of fringe here to really give it some life and texture on that card. Also, here is another fun one. This is with Pinata Party. We've stamped the fringe on the little pinata there, but notice around the circle here, we've actually added some fringe around that element right there, and it's just really fun. So there are many different ways that you can fringe. Okay, there you have it. You have successfully fringed lots of things. Get your Fringe Frenzy kit on April 9th, 2019 at 9 a.m. Mountain Time in our shop. They are while supplies last, so don't delay. Happy crafting. Here's our new mail drop bundle. Sending happy mail is the best, and what's more fun than an interactive card? This mailbox and these envelopes hold some surprises that I cannot wait to show you, so let's get right into it. I'm going to go over the different parts of the stamp set and all of these little die pieces, okay? Let's move this over. I'm just going to set this down so that you can see what I'm adding. Okay, let's start with the basics first. Here we've got these cute little envelopes. Okay, so if you just stamp the envelope, that tiny little heart, you've got that. You also, the same holds true for the one that says hello friend with the little heart up in the corner. These also include a little die so that you can die cut those out. Then you've got the words, you've got this little hello die, you have hugs, so you can use these little fallout letters to spell hugs. There we go. Then you also have this heart and this little cluster of tiny hearts, which I've put on a little piece of tape there, but little cluster. Okay, so now you might be wondering what this piece is in the set. This is a die that I will show you how it works. It's part of the interactive piece. I'll show you how it works in a minute. But this right here, I guess you need to see all of the stamps. These little lines, you can actually stamp on this, and then there's a little stamp right here that says pull here. Okay, that's going to help people know that they need to pull this piece out. Now, all of these sentiments fit on here. So, long live snail mail. You've got happy birthday to you, a little note to say hello, and sending paper hugs. And we just think it looks so cute with the little lines stamped on there. You also have this cute bouquet that has a die cut. And when you combine those two together, you've got this cute little happy mail with the bouquet at the top. I'll show you how that works in just a minute. You've got an envelope die. When die cut, it just looks like this. But let's decorate that, okay? So there are 4 stamps right here down in the corner that allow you to stamp around the outside of your envelope. And you do that so that when you fold it up, see it's stamped on this side, but then when you fold it in and up, all of you have the lines that are stamped on the envelope there, and then even when you close it, it's stamped, which is super cute. Here's what it looks like all folded up. Okay, now let's move on to these pieces. So you've got this die, which you can stamp this post mail in. Then you also have a die that has the flag and the stand on it. You also have little pieces like this here. So you've got these little pieces that you can stamp that when you fill those all in, okay, then you've stamped post on the front and you've got your red flag and you've got your stand that are all stamped. Okay, now I want to show you what happens when you take this piece, so that's this first die that didn't have the flag on it, this one and this one combined together, okay? So you've got your 2 pieces that you've stamped. Now when you die cut this one, it actually has little score marks down there, so you can attach that over the top. You just simply fold those under. Okay, and then you'll glue them so that they hold together so that you can actually take and open your mailbox like this. So you've got the completed. Now, this first piece also can double as one of those freestanding mailboxes like this. You just do it in a different color so it can just sit there. Okay, now you might be wondering how I got that. So there is a little die in the set that's just this little line. This is going to help you with your interactive part. So to just make this mailbox, again, it comes like this. You're going to lay your die down and run that through so you get the little slot that your envelope now fits down in. Isn't that super cute? Okay, so that's part 1 of interactive. Now let's move on to what else you can do with it. So let's keep going on this one. So I've die cut the slit out of the post, okay, and what you'll want to do is on this piece, okay, we're going to make it so that this slides up and down. Okay, now notice that there is like with this extends out a little bit, that is so that it stops and it doesn't come out that slit that you've created. With this one, it actually comes longer, so you'll want to just snip it down, and you want to just make it as long as so it doesn't stick out the bottom of the post box. Okay, so you'll just want to clip that short. That's why that one's clipped off. Okay, and then you can pull that up and down. You can also add the back with the flag. Okay, you folded it over so that you can actually pull that up and down, that message out of the post box. Okay, now let me show you how this works with the envelopes too. Okay, so I have taken my envelope and I've just cut a slit there, and I want to make sure that when I cut that slit, okay, it also just place this die a little bit above that score line so that this will still, no, I've fed it the wrong way. There we go. So that this doesn't extend any longer than your envelope. You've left a little bit of space for that lip, okay, and then that can go in and out. Okay, now, if you want to add it to a card front, then what you would do is you've already die cut it in your envelope. Now you've got your card panel. What you do is you want to make sure to cut this slit in your card panel so that this piece doesn't extend longer than the base of your card. Okay, so that can feed up through there, but it's going to hide back here. Okay, so when you've die cut your envelope, just decide this is where I want it to be. Okay, and then you'll just take a pencil and mark on your panel where you want to cut the slit in your card panel, and then die cut it with this one. Okay, now with the three combined, so you'll take this piece, add it over the top, and then you will slide this through the back. You'll glue that down, slide that through the back, and then this piece can come up and down. Okay, so when you've glued that all down, so make sure and adhere that, then when you fold it up, it looks like this on your card. So you've done the stamping on the envelope first, you've done your die cutting to where this is going to be behind, and then the person would just grab this piece and slide that in and out. Okay, that's so that those longer messages that I showed you fit inside there. So you can do this inside the envelope and also inside the post box. Let me show you the projects that we've made that are interactive and so adorable. Okay, here is the first one. This is that freestanding mailbox just with the slit, and you've got your cute little envelope sticking out the top. Okay, super easy. Here is another one. We've taken the envelope and just stamped it, added a couple in different colors to pop, and then we have our message sticking out. Okay, this is not going to pull in and out because if you push it all the way down, it would come out further than your card. So this one is just, this is how your card is. They don't move it up and down. Here is one that it is interactive. We've stamped tone on tone in the background, and then you've got your cute little message here, okay? So you just, someone would grab it and they're gonna pull it out, and there's the message, long live snail mail, and it tucks down inside your mailbox. Here's another option. We've just done the cute post boxes that are all lined up, put some flowers in there. Here is where they pull, but this time it's going to pull forward and you get a message like that, sending paper hugs. There's just a little tiny little glue dot there to keep that held down, and then they just pull it and get their cute message. Here is one where we've got the envelopes, okay? So they are hidden messages. You don't see anything inside because it's a card panel, and they just take and pull the message. Pull here, hello friend, and they'll pull on this one, sending paper hugs. Isn't that adorable? I think these are so fun. And they can just tuck them right back down in, and they don't even know where they came from because we're magical card makers. This one is so cute too. So you've got your cute little blossoms inside the envelope. They pull here, a little note to say hello. And then you can tuck it right back down inside the envelope. And again, all of it's hidden because we just took a panel and the same color cardstock and glued it on the inside. And then that little mechanism is hidden. So aren't these so cute? Are you ready to create your own surprise cards? Ready to send lots of happy mail? Be sure to tag us when you post so we can see your surprises. Here we have our new Pinata Party Bundle. This is an adorable little stamp and die set to help you create festive projects. It works great on its own, but it's also a great addition to our new Fringe Frenzy kit, because who doesn't want a fringed pinata and unicorn? Yes, this stamp and die bundle makes both. Sentiments range from birthday to love to encouragement with this big hang in there. Let me show you how all of these pieces work together. Okay, I'm just gonna slide this over. Let's first start with, here's the little pinata die and also the party hat die that you'll see in here. There's also a lot of other little pieces that you might be wondering what they are, and I will show you. So as far as the pinata, you have the option of stamping the sentiment inside, or you can use this piece right here, which is like a stamped fringe. So you can stamp that, and the same holds true for the party hat. Okay, so you can stamp those. I also wanted to show you like what the other pieces are. So like I said, this is fringe. You've got a little cluster of candy, and you might be wondering like, your guts. Well, when you take this little heart plus the your guts and you combine them together, love your guts. So that's cute to go along with that. And also there is this line in the stamp set. So if you take your pinata with the string and the little bow that's in the set, then you can hang the pinata from your cards. Okay, so there's that. Let me show you how the dies work. I'm actually gonna just slide this piece on because there are so many tiny pieces. I didn't want to lose them. Let's scoot this over here. Okay, so here you've got your party hat and a little like asterisk or a party hat pom-pom. So when you put those together, you get the cute party hat. You've also got a Let's Party in the set. Okay, now all these little pieces. You've got your pinata, you've got this little piece, and actually you can clip those apart, but we chose to leave ours connected together, and it just die cuts like the little bridle out. You've got a little square and a scallop that die cut those. So when you build it all together, he's got his little bridle on and then a little blanket with scallops on the blanket. Okay, now I did mention that this can also be the unicorn. So you're going to take the same pinata, but instead you'll use this little die to create this horn. And then you've got this die to create a mane and the tail. Now this little die, it's pretty little, but it's got a little eye and some eyelashes. Okay, and then you've got this little flower. So when you combine that all together, you have this adorable little unicorn. Okay, we wanted to make sure that you get lots of use out of these together. So now that I've shown you how all the little pieces work, let me show you some projects that we have created. Okay, this one is really cute. So we've added the bridle and the tail. We've stamped the fringe inside as well as the sentiment right on the pinata. And then it's actually could be a cute little spinner card when you hang them there. So that one is, sorry, it's hard to see the gold embossing, but there you go. You can kind of see the shimmer there. Here's one where we've stamped the fringe on the party hats. We've added the sentiment inside and built our party hats. And then, like I mentioned, we did pair this with our fringe kit to create this fun fringe to go along the bottom of the card. Oh, I didn't mention there's also fringe around this as well. Here is a little one that's just a cute little, could be a little tag or just a little card. We've built the party hat and then just stamped happy birthday in the background and added party over the top. This is also paired with our Fringe Frenzy kit. So we've actually done a peek through. If you can see that fringe is actually coming underneath. So you're going to die cut a negative space, put your fringe underneath, and you've got this cute candy stamped off to the side, and it says it's what's on the inside that counts. And here we've made our magical, cute little unicorn. So again, we've fringed that, but you could just stamp on it. And then we've just added in the fun little flowers, and it says, have a magical day. So are you feeling festive? Are you ready to create magical cards? Be sure to tag us at Concord 9th so we can see what you create. Okay, here it is, our full April 2019 new product release. We hope you are as excited as we are to get creating with these products. Be sure to check out each individual product page for inspiring projects and how-tos. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube. Tag us when you make projects too. Use hashtag Concord 9th. Happy crafting!